কি আমার মাইক? না, মাইক অফ না তো, মাইক তো অন। মাইক ইজ অন। হ্যালো, হ্যালো, শুনতে পাও? হ্যালো,
স্যার কথা আসতেছে না।
মাইক তো অন আমার। মাইক অন, এই যে আমি দেখতেছি আমার কথা তো শোনা যাচ্ছে, তোমার সাউন্ড বাড়াও, ভলিউম বাড়াও। কি অবস্থা তোমার? কি করলে কয়দিন?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো স্যার।
মাইক্রোফোন কি হয়েছিল?
জি স্যার।
শুনতে পাইতেছিল না কেন?
স্পিকার অফ ছিল।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, পরে কি কি করলা প্র্যাকটিস?
জি স্যার, ফার্স্ট অফ অল I learn 10 vocabulary and which was this sir, and also I watched a podcast video about computer virus. A computer virus is a program that is designed to harm or damage to computer, or computer froze means that your computer stopped working, your application or your program stopped working. And also I watched another podcast video about business, uh, like drive sales means increase sales, another one is promotion. And also I also listened a news, ABC News, where was reveals that Ukraine president Zelensky joined meeting with Trump, and
What was the meeting about?
about স্যার রাশিয়া ইউক্রেন ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়ার যেটা যুদ্ধ সেটা নিয়ে স্যার। and and also important news reveals that severe storms slams Midwest, flash flooding and strong winds, a hazard possible for millions.
Wind
And
now, wind.
wind.
Strong wind.
And also another is several people fired in a restaurant and killed 3 people. And they also reveals that January to May 2025, 264 people shooting and 112 murders.
So where is this?
America,
Okay, okay.
in America. And also read read a book is called Excel VBA, which is an educational hardcover book, primarily designed for office professionals. And this book is particularly useful for office workers, and they can significantly reduce their working time and errors by manual data entry. So,
Oh, that's good. That's some good studying.
yes,
Okay, so where were we in the lecture?
yes. Reading after class we say class. class.
Okay, now we're gonna move to reading lecture 2.
Yes.
Hey, তো কি অবস্থা? So please download that. I've sent you on WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
So basically, we're gonna learn about skimming and scanning. So that's the fastest way to find out the answers. So skimming is basically reading quickly for general meaning. Okay, so you don't read the whole thing word by word. You just read the title and the first line and the last line of the paragraphs and try to find out the main gist or the main idea of the passage. So, skimming, read only the title, first sentence of the paragraph, last sentence. Don't stop to understand every word. So you don't need to, understand every word. When you're skimming, look at the general topic or the main idea. So you're looking for the general topic or the main ideas. And scanning is where your eye moves quickly down the page, looking for numbers like dates, years, statistics, or names of people, places, organizations, or capital letter words or symbols, keyword from the question. So that's what you're doing when you're scanning. You're just highlighting the important things that you see. So you don't need to read the whole passage to scan. You just go through it fast. Your eye moves quickly down the page, and you just mark up all the important stuff. So final recap. Don't read everything. So don't read everything. Skim before you read the questions. So first skim, then go to the questions, then read the question, then go back to the passage, do the scanning, and you can read it very fast. And always scan after you understand the structure of the passage. So when you're done skimming, you know what's the structure of the passage, you do the scanning and practice under time pressure. So what happens is it's a 60-minute exam, right? So when we go for the exam, it's a huge pressure to solve all this under 60 minutes. But when we are practicing in home, solving the mock test and everything, if we put a timer on it, if we train ourselves to solve these passages, 3 passages in 60 minutes, then it will be quite easy in the exam. So when you're doing this test in the house, try to simulate like the real exam. So always put a timer, 60 minutes. Don't cheat. So there's a demo passage. It's a very small one. It's about the origin of tea. Okay. So there's some skimming question that you can skim, and there's some scanning question. So let's solve the skimming ones first. So by already reading the title, we can already solve the first one. What's the main topic of the passage? Okay, so the options are given: global trade, health benefit of tea, history and spread of tea, and British agriculture. So by reading the first title, you can see that origin of tea is like the history of tea, right? And
Yes, sir.
if we read the first sentence, tea is most widely consumed beverage. So they're talking about the spread of tea. So the first question's answer would be C, history and
See.
spread of tea. So without even reading the whole thing, I can already get the answer. Okay. So why don't you try to solve the next ones and read the passage? You can read the passage if you want to.
The origins of tea. Tea is beverages in the world. Tea was first discovered years ago.
There's a network problem
According
going
to
on. Okay, I think it's fixed or what? There's a network problem happening.
According to legend, Emperor Shennong was boiling water under a tree when some leaves drifted down and infused the pot. Intrigued by the flavor,
Intrigued,
he
intrigued,
be-
intrigued.
intrigued. He began experimenting with tea as a medical drink. From China, tea is spread to Japan in the 8th century and the Europe by the 16th century, thanks to Dutch and Portuguese traders. In Britain, Portuguese traders. In Britain, tea became highly fashionable during the 17th century. The British East India Company began importing large quantities, and it quickly became a symbol of wealth and social status. By the 19th century, tea had become a staple drink in many British households. In response to high demand, the British established vast tea plantations in India and Sri Lanka. These plantations helped Britain reduce its reliance on Chinese import and allowed it to control production more directly. Today, tea is produced in over 30 countries, with India, China, Kenya, and Sri Lanka being the largest exporters. While tea drinking habits vary globally, it remains a significant part of many cultures.
Yes. What's the second question? What is the writer's purpose in the passage? So which one is correct? So why don't you start eliminating first?
D number, sir.
Right.
I think.
Then what's the third one?
Which paragraph mainly discuss how tea is spread internationally? So, import allowed to control production. D, sir.
Paragraph 4.
D होगे sir.
No, it's actually paragraph 2. Why you would say it's 3?
So D na sir.
No, it's paragraph 2, it's B. You can see in paragraph B it's saying China spread to Japan. Okay, then from Japan to Europe, then Europe to then Britain. Okay, then it's all mentioned here. Then tea quickly became the symbol of wealth and social status. So it's the second paragraph.
What time period in mentioned in connection with tea becoming popular in Britain? कौन time है?
In Britain.
जी. From China, Japan, British, Korean, 19th century. So এটা কি আনসার হই স্যার আনসার নাই
What's the answer?
ও স্যার এটা জাস্ট আনসার বলবো
Yes.
19th century
is 17th century. In the second passage, in Britain, tea became highly
Oh,
fashionable
so
during
in Britain, tea
17th
became
century.
highly fashionable during 17th century.
Okay, so to the scanning questions, who is said to have discovered tea? So if you scan, like the important names have to be highlighted. So Shannon, okay. So Shannon
Yes.
said to have discovered tea. So what about the next ones? What century
In
did it
what
arrive in
century
Japan?
did tea arrive in Japan? মানে স্যার কত কোন সেঞ্চুরিতে জাপানে টি গিয়েছিল? চায়না কত সেঞ্চুরি? এটা কত সেঞ্চুরি? in Japan.
So it's mentioned in the second paragraph, 8th century. So if you highlighted this, you would have got the
8th
answer.
century sir.
And why is it taking so long? What was the name of the company that imported tea into Britain?
Britain.
Which company did
In Britain,
import tea into
century.
Britain?
British East India Company.
Right, British East India Company.
Next one is, why did Britain establish plantation in India and Sri Lanka? Why?
Why is that?
The East India Company became 19th century became British culture response to high demand of British established vast plantation in India, and this plantation helped Britain reduce allowed to control production more fully. কি বলছে যে why did Britain establish plantation in India? So it has reduced its reliance on Chinese.
So the answer is not only to reduce reliance on China,
Yes, sir.
but also to meet the demand. So answer is to meet the
But
demand and reduce reliance on China or dependence on
yes, sir.
China. And what about the ninth?
Name two countries that are major tea producer today. Today, producer is a percentage India and India, China.
Okay, you can write India, China, or you can write Kenya, Sri Lanka.
Yes.
It's okay. So what about the 10th?
How many countries produce tea today? 30.
No, over 30. It's written in the passage. More than 30. So over 30.
লেখা আছে over 30.
Yes, so the answer is over 30.
Over 30.
So did you solve the first passage, first lecture's task again?
Yes, sir.
Did you complete the whole thing?
Yes, sir.
Did you send me photos? You didn't send me photos, right?
I'm sending.
Okay, send me the photos. কি অবস্থা ভালো? And না আসে না আসবে. So let's go through the writing task you gave me. The bar chart compares the amount of money consumed on fast food. So there was a problem here. The writing task you gave me, the first line had a problem. So the bar chart compares the amount of money consumed on fast food like hamburgers. So this is not a right way to say it. Did you understand?
Yes, sir. The question আসে নাই তো, sir.
So you could have said the bar chart compares the amount of money people spent on fast foods like hamburgers. Okay. But if
Yes,
you
sir.
say the amount of money consumed on fast food, so that's not correct. So money got spent on fast food, or amount of money people spent on fast food like hamburger, fish and chips, and
Fast.
pizza in Britain every week.
এটা থেকে কনজিউম হবে না স্যার।
No, it's not a right way to put it. It's like a grammatical mistake. So you have to say, compares the amount of money got spent on fast food or people spend on fast food like hamburgers, fish and chips, and pizza in Britain every week.
স্পেন।
In the year of 1990, while the line graph illustrates the amount of the same fast food consumption between 1970 and 19. So you could have, it's okay, but you could have written it better. Okay.
ওকে স্যার।
It is it is clear that the largest amount of money spent on hamburgers, and there were considerably upward trend in the consumption of both pizza and hamburgers. On the other hand, the amount of fish and chips consumption decreased over time period. According to the bar chart shows that high income groups spend over 40, okay,
পেন।
40 what? Pence.
40
Oh,
পেন।
okay. Pence per person per week on hamburger compared to 19 pence on, okay. On fish and chips. Similarly, middle income group consumed the most money on hamburgers, 33 pence, fish and chips, 25 pence, and a pizza only 12 pence. Low income group spend about, what is it, about 18 pence on fish and chips,
18
30
পেন।
pence on hamburger, and just 8 pence on pizza. In 1970, people ate 300 grams of fish and chips. After 20 years, this trend gradually declined and reached 200 grams in 1950, whereas people consumed less than 100 grams on hamburgers and pizza at the
টাইম।
beginning time. So that's not the right way to say beginning time. You can say beginning, but you can't say beginning time. Then this trend went up and reached 500 grams for hamburgers and 300 grams for pizza in 1990. So yeah, overall it was okay, but you have to make sure you don't make any mistakes right in the beginning. So if teacher sees you're making mistakes right at the beginning, he won't even go through the whole thing properly. He will assume that you're not a good writer. Okay, so do not make any mistakes in the beginning. So try practicing paraphrasing. You have to paraphrase the question at the first para. So try and paraphrase more. Try and paraphrase everything to get idea. So you gave me the reading. Okay, okay. So this was reading lecture 1's task. Okay, let me the answer sheet. 1 second. This one 13. Okay, where's the first one? Okay, let me send you. I'll send you the answer sheet. You try and
আনসার।
match. So this was the
ওকে স্যার।
lecture 1 task, right?
ইয়েস স্যার।
Okay, okay. I'm sending you the answer sheets and the explanations also there. Match up and see how many you got right, so we can get a band score out of it. Okay, let me know how many you got
ইয়েস
right.
স্যার।
So So yes, that's it for class today. And let me give you one test, reading test as a homework. 1 second. So this will be your homework. Please kindly submit it before the next class. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's it for today. Take care and do the good practicing you've been up to. And let me know
Okay,
if
sir.
I can help you in any other way. Got it?
Sir, reading, sir, are holding class, sir.
Reading, so this is the second class. There will be 2 more classes on reading for now.
Okay, sir. And sir, for sir, speaking test একটা যদি বুঝাতেন বা
Did we already go through speaking?
Yes, sir.
2 classes, right?
Yes, sir.
So next speaking would be one mock test. So whenever you're free,
Okay,
if you have to give a mock test, then I'll know how did you improve on speaking. You know? So
okay, sir.
when you want to give me the speaking mock test?
Okay.
Tomorrow
Next.
or
Okay, sir.
okay, tomorrow we'll go for a speaking test. Okay, take care.
Okay, sir.
Keep up the
Yes,
good
sir.
work.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.